Hello everyone and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chrisley unrecognizable in rare update. In the latest update regarding Chrisley, she is virtually unrecognizable. Fans are used to her being young, curly-haired, and doe-eyed. Yet, so much has happened to her over the last 2.5 years. So, what does she look like now? Keep reading for more details. Chrisley unrecognizable in latest update. It has not been an easy road for Chrisley, as she was adopted by her grandparents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, when she was just a toddler. Yet, she fit perfectly as their daughter, and they never looked back. She received endless amounts of love, and then Todd and Julie were sent to jail. That flipped her world upside down, and her older sister, Savannah Chrisley, became her guardian. Along with her brother, Grayson Chrisley, they had to learn how to adapt to Mama Savannah, which was not always easy. However, she received a lot of praise from Chloe for always being there. Chloe would even be Savannah's fearless defender, which was so sweet. At the end of May 2025, Todd and Julie were pardoned by President Trump and soon released. Now, Todd and Julie are home, and Chloe won't let her mother out of her sight. At the same time, a new update about the 12-year-old just emerged, and she is no longer the little girl fans are used to. The clip was even captioned, "Why does she look like a teenager?" She is donning a pink and white tank dress and flat-ironed hair parted to the side and looks very much like a little lady. Savannah filmed Chrisley and asked her what she thought sarcastic meant. With her legs crossed, Chloe responded that she felt it meant having an attitude. Savannah agreed with her little sister, and Chloe was just chatting, but looked like a full-on tween. She was sweet but still spunky, which was great to see. More than that, she looked extremely happy and at peace, and that is all that anyone could ever want. Fans love Chloe. Everyone seems to love Chrisley, especially when she appeared on Savannah Chrisley's Unlocked podcast in 2024. Anyone who watched or listened could not believe how smart Chloe was, and how much she had grown, even back then. They showed how much they adored her and were excited to watch her grow. The hardest part for Chloe, aside from her parents being away, was the fact that people still referred to Savannah as her aunt. Furthermore, they would call Todd and Julie Chrisley her grandparents, which really hurt her. Now, she has her family back together, and all is right with their world. The Chrisley family has always lived under the bright lights of fame, with cameras documenting their laughter, struggles, and everything in between. But one member of the family who has often been shielded from the chaos is young Chloe Chrisley, Todd Chrisley's granddaughter, who grew up right in front of reality TV fans. Recently, Chloe made a rare public appearance, and what shocked everyone was how utterly unrecognizable she looked compared to the little girl fans remembered from Chrisley Knows Best. For years, audiences watched Chloe bounce through episodes with her bright smile, cheeky sense of humor, and the charming innocence that made her stand out from the rest of the family's adult drama. But time moves fast, and Chloe's latest photos have sent the internet buzzing. Viewers can't get over the transformation. Chloe isn't the little girl in pigtails anymore. Instead, she's stepping into her teenage years with a confidence that has surprised even longtime fans. A rare sighting that sparked frenzy. Chloe has been kept mostly out of the public eye since Todd and Julie Chrisley's legal troubles cast a shadow over the family. Savannah Chrisley, Chloe's aunt who now has custody, has been very protective of her, often reminding fans that Chloe deserves a chance to grow up outside of constant scrutiny. That's why when pictures surfaced of Chloe recently at a family outing, fans immediately took notice. The young teen looked completely different from how most remembered her. Instead of being the bubbly little girl cracking jokes on reality TV, Chloe has grown into a young woman who is almost unrecognizable at first glance. Her hair, once styled in playful curls and braids, was sleek and straight. She wore a more mature outfit, fitting of a girl transitioning into her teenage years. What stood out most, however, was her confidence. Khloe carried herself with poise, smiling for the cameras, but with an air of independence that fans had never seen before. Social media lit up with comments like, "No way, that's Khloe. She grew up overnight. She's gorgeous, looks so much like Savannah. Wow, time flies. I still picture her as family turmoil." Khloe's transformation is about more than just her appearance. It's symbolic of the journey she has been on. Growing up in the Chrisley household meant living in the public eye, but it also meant navigating some tough circumstances. Todd and Julie, who helped raise Khloe, are both serving prison sentences. Their absence left a huge hole in the family dynamic, especially for Khloe, who was incredibly close to them. Savannah stepped in to raise her, becoming a stand-in mom figure almost overnight. Savannah has been candid about how hard the adjustment was, admitting that balancing her own life and career while suddenly becoming a parent wasn't easy. But the bond between Savannah and Khloe has deepened, and it shows in the way Khloe now carries herself. She looks happy, nurtured, and surprisingly grounded, considering the family storms swirling around her. Her latest appearance made fans reflect on just how resilient Khloe has been. Instead of crumbling under the pressure of her family's scandals, she seems to be blossoming. A style evolution. Part of the shock of Khloe's rare sighting is her new style. Fans have always associated her with playful outfits and bright colors, but this time, Khloe's fashion choices reflected a more grown-up vibe. Her look was modern yet age-appropriate, with trendy pieces that hinted at her personality. It seems Savannah has been helping her develop a sense of style that is chic but still fun. The way Khloe accessorized and posed for photos showed she's not afraid to experiment with fashion, a trait she may have inherited from both Savannah and Nanny Faye, who never shies away from bold looks. This evolution in style is a natural part of growing up, but seeing it happen so quickly took fans by surprise. It was a reminder that while we watched Khloe as a child on reality TV, she's no longer that little girl. A new chapter. The Chrisley family has been in headlines for years, often for reasons they'd rather avoid, but Khloe's transformation feels like a bright spot in the narrative. She represents hope and renewal, proof that even in difficult circumstances, growth is possible. Her rare public appearance might be the beginning of a new chapter. Savannah has hinted that Khloe may choose to step into the spotlight again when she's ready. Whether that's through modeling, acting, or even following in her family's reality TV footsteps, Khloe clearly has the presence to captivate people. But for now, Savannah insists on protecting her childhood as much as possible. In interviews, she has said, "Khloe deserves to just be a kid. She didn't choose this life, but she deserves to have the best one we can give her." Fan reactions. The internet's reaction to Khloe's grown-up look has been overwhelmingly positive. Fans expressed pride in how far she has come, especially given the difficulties her family has faced. Many compared her to Savannah, pointing out their striking resemblance, while others marveled at how Khloe carries traits from both Todd and Julie as well. Some longtime viewers admitted they felt emotional seeing Khloe so grown up, as it reminded them of the early seasons of Chrisley Knows Best, when the family was still whole and laughter filled their home. For many, Khloe's transformation brought a mix of nostalgia and admiration. Looking ahead, while Khloe's appearance sparked headlines, what comes next for her is still unknown. She is entering her teenage years, a time of self-discovery, dreams, and challenges. Whether she chooses to live quietly outside the spotlight or embrace the platform her family name has given her, Khloe clearly has the strength and charisma to succeed. Her rare sighting gave fans just a glimpse of the person she is becoming: smart, stylish, and resilient. If anything, her transformation is a reminder of how quickly time passes and how much children can grow when nurtured with love and guidance. Final thoughts. Chrisley's rare appearance left fans stunned at how unrecognizable she looked compared to the little girl they remembered. But beyond the physical changes, her transformation tells a deeper story of resilience, growth, and hope. Raised amid family chaos, Chloe has emerged as a shining example of perseverance. With Savannah by her side and a future full of possibilities, she's no longer just the child star of a reality show. She's becoming a young woman with her own identity. For now, fans can only watch from afar, cheering her on as she continues to grow. But one thing is certain, Chrisley's journey is far from over, and if her rare new look is any indication, the best is yet to come.